What's up, guys? Your boy Fastbones Jones back here with another video, and I'm here to talk to you about the 18-105 lens for your Sony Alpha camera. Me personally, I own the a6100, and I just want to kind of go into that lens and just talk about it a little bit and tell you what I thought about that lens. And I still currently have it, and I still currently use it. Right now I'm using the 16-50 millimeter, the kit lens that comes with the camera. Well, they came with this camera, and I haven't used this lens in a while because I've loved that 18-105, but lately I've been liking this kit lens as I've been using it right now. So we'll see how things go, and that's probably just because I've gotten more comfortable with using this camera. I bought this camera back in, I want to say, April of 2020. So this was my first time using a camera. Never really used the camera before. Never used the camera before ever, actually. I was using iPhones. I was using iMovie, and I still even use iMovie still when I want to just cut up a short little fast video and I don't really want to do a whole lot of editing, and I can just throw it on Instagram or something, just something fun. I'm not too worried about it. But if I'm doing something really nice, then I have a program that I'll use on my computer, and maybe I'll talk about that program at another time. But I'll just talk about this 18-105 and just some things that I've really loved about the camera. So I have the lens over here. Let me grab it and I'll bring it back over. I got a few things I bought with it. Let's just talk about what it came with first. So, don't mind, I'm not even going to turn this camera around to show you because my table's kind of dirty, but I'll just hold the lens up here. So this is the 18-105 lens. What can I say? It's a zoom lens. I have not used any of the other lenses yet, so I can't really talk on them, but I'll talk about this zoom lens right now. As soon as I put it on the camera, I seen some of my shots just look phenomenally better. I don't know if it was because I was taking better photos or what, but the colors were just like amazing, and the quality was just really good, and it felt like I was getting more of the room. Like on this lens I have right on the camera right now, I still get, you know, like I still get a lot of this room right now that I wouldn't get on my phone if I was shooting the same video, and I would just look like a lot smaller. So that's one thing I really like about this lens. The other thing too is when I do a lot of photography on vehicles, so I like to go to car meets and I like to take a lot of shots about cars and get that stuff out there. So another thing I like about this lens is it was super versatile in terms of me like going from shooting a video, in terms of me to going to take a quality photo of somebody's car. I could get a really good shot. The only downside to this lens, or I won't get to the downsides yet, I just want to kind of talk about the things that I really liked about it first. I mean, I was getting some awesome shots. I have an Instagram. You can kind of see some of my shots there, and I'll have it posted on this video below, so you can kind of see what you were getting. And I listened to some of the YouTubers on YouTube, and they suggested this lens, so that was one of the reasons why I kind of went with it. I was looking at a lot of different lenses. I really wanted something with a 1.4 aperture because I want to do more portrait photos, but I wanted something versatile because lenses are expensive. This lens cost me right around, I would say, 450 bucks. I have a website that I go to that I found this lens on, and I will tell you about the website too. But first, let's kind of dive right into the lens. I got this lens for about 450 bucks. I think when it came out, or at least when I was looking around, it was retailing right around 550 to 600, and that was just a little bit outside my price range. So when I got this lens, it was like somewhat used, but I mean, for this being used, this looks amazing. I mean, it doesn't even look like a used lens. Let me see if I can get into focus. There's no scratches on it. It's clean. I mean, everything works seamlessly. The zoom super nice. It has built-in I'm gonna say stabilization. Some people, I mean, they call whatever's in the camera IBIS, but instantly, like this, when you move this around, it shakes a lot right now with the lens I have. And I'm not the most steadiest camera guy, but when I put this on, my shots were like almost still. I wanted to go out and buy a gimbal, and I'm not sure I necessarily need one now. I definitely want to get one because I want to do more video photography and like do a lot more with the, I guess, with the gimbal, walking around and just making sure those shots are really steady. But this lens alone, I mean, my shots were like smooth. You can see my hand just check a little bit there. They were super smooth. So I would highly suggest you looking at an 18 to 105 lens. I haven't even took this lens. Today was the first time I took this lens off this camera. I still take it off and clean it and do all that stuff, but like using a different lens, I don't even use a different, I only use this lens. So if you're looking for a lens that you can use for video, for photos, this is by far the lens I would go with. I also went out and bought a ND filter for it, so I barely use it in the sunlight, but I got the ND filter. And then it also came with this hood as well. So out here in sunny Arizona where it's super bright, this works well just to kind of keep the light out a little bit, or the ND filter. What we were saying before, the one thing I don't say I don't like, the aperture, you know, I think it's 0.4, so it's not a big change from my kit lens. I think if you like tweak like your shots, you can kind of get that bokeh effect in the back, but you really have to work at it. You really have to get some close shots, and it'll still look really good. As far as video though, I mean, like I said before, your video is gonna be a ton better. Now, I don't have the most expensive camera, and it's not like, but I love this camera, so I can't say anything bad about it. I can talk to you guys about the camera another time, but as far as the lens that I'm using on the camera, this was a great lens, so you can see my excitement. I would highly suggest you pick up this lens. Other than that, my next lens is probably going to be the Sigma. I'm thinking about getting a Sigma lens. I forgot what they're called, but yeah, I want to get one of those just because I heard the aperture is like really low and you'll be able to grab more light, and I definitely want to get more portrait photos. So if you're looking to get more portrait photos, I would probably I'll let you know what those look like compared to this when I get one. I'm not going to tell you what to do right now just because I don't know. But as far as this lens, pick one up. Don't be afraid to pull the trigger on it. You're going to be super happy. You're going to be excited, and that's all I can say right now, guys. So this is my 18 to 105 lens. Right now I'm using the kit lens. If you want me to show you a video of how it looks using both of them, switching them off, I can easily do that for you. If you have any questions, just comment down below. Please subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I have more videos for you to come in the future. So thanks, guys. Go get you the 18 to 105 Sony G-Master Lens. Take care.